welcome back to Full Throttle Friday. I'm Kimby, and this week we're diving into all things McLaren. The team in Papaya has been the team to beat all season, and it's time to talk about why. In this episode, we'll break down how they've become the top team for 2025, their current driver lineup, and of course, how they're such a threat at every single race this season. And of course, we'll be talking about their drivers, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. We'll be diving into their chemistry, their rivalry, and of course, how they are pushing each other this season into new heights. Let's start with the big picture. McLaren used to be a midfield team just a few years ago. And this year, they came back and have made such a big statement. Their drivers are constantly locking on to the front row, which means McLaren is the top team for the Constructor Championship. And to be honest, I don't see them losing this battle. Both of their drivers have scored enough points to win it alone, let alone adding their points together, and they are close to 600 constructor points in the championship. The MCL 60s B upgrade has also been a game changer this year on their car. And it's not just about speed. Their pit stops have been on point. Their tire management has been so strong. And they found the sweet spot setup for their cars for all of the different racetracks. That is not an easy thing to accomplish. Between how hot the tracks can get to how your tires wear to everything. So the fact that they have found ways to either to slow down how fast their tires degrade during different track weathers is amazing. Okay, let's dive into the drivers. We are first going to talk about Lando Norris, who has been with McLaren since 2019, and he's having one of his strongest race seasons so far this year. Even though his current teammate Oscar Piastri is leading the World Championship by just 9 points, Lando Norris has had an amazing season this year. Lando has been relentless this season. He has had consistent podiums, smart overtakes, and overall, he is just so calm under the pressure. At the Hungarian Grand Prix, Lando Norris showed us that he was still in the fight for the World Championship title. He had a rough start and started behind Oscar Piastri, but by the second half of the race, he was ahead of Oscar and was able to keep it that way, which caused him to get a first place win. This shows his experience and how well he is able to drive his car. Lando's leadership off the track is just as important. Lando Norris is still a cornerstone of McLaren's success, and if you look at McLaren, you can tell they rally around both of their drivers as they compete for the World Championship title. Now you have Oscar Piastri, who's not playing back up to Lando Norris. He is also going so strong, getting the wins, and is currently leading the World Champion title so far this season. He has been delivering results that would make any rookie turned sophomore proud. Oscar is quick in qualifying, fearless when it comes to wheel-to-wheel races, and is currently pushing Lando Norris to be a better driver. This internal battle is exactly what is fueling McLaren's success for this race season. Even when Lando got the upper hand last race, Oscar Piastri was still right there in the mix. This is not a one-man team. This is a two-driver powerhouse that will just cause them to have even more success the second half of this race season. So what's ahead? We have the Dutch Grand Prix in just a few weeks. This is a track that rewards balance, strategy, and bravery. If McLaren keeps up this form, they will dominate the Zandvoort track. But with Red Bull and Ferrari looking to fight back, it's not a for sure thing. So you will just have to tune in and watch what happens during the Dutch Grand Prix after the summer break. But either way, expect Lando and Oscar to be right there in the thick of the race. That's it for this week's Full Throttle Friday, all about McLaren. But don't go too far, because next week we will be diving in to all things Ferrari. We will be breaking down their season so far, where they are in the championship, and just everything about their drivers and the dynamic between them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, give it a like, and we'll see you next week. Until then, keep it fast, keep it clean, and keep it full throttle. And I will see you on the grid.